Hey y'all, today date is March 2026. March 26, 2025. This is my story. I feel like Job. I feel like Job most of my life. I feel like Job most of the time when I didn't listen to my father telling me not to marry this woman, when her father told me not to marry this woman. I feel like Job, like I would never curse God, and I give him all the praise, honor, and glory. I don't care what I go through. But today I got locked up again for nothing, for something that my ex and her people or her mate lied and said I did. And they found out that it was false. It was totally false, and I'm out now. But basically, it was a bench warrant. They put a bench warrant on me for something that was already, for charges that was already pressed against me, allegedly, for the second time. The same charges pressed against me the second time. So my ex did it, and then the guy she was with did it. And all I was doing, this is the truth. I always tell the truth, and I always be honest. God is good. And I record on here to tell my story because this is all I got is my voice. Because a man, he ain't got no help unless he recording everything he do. All right? You know how the government just believe everything a woman say. A man has to have proof. But this is the kicker. My daughter wants to go on this band trip. She want her daddy to go with her. So I said, cool, baby, I'll go. I said, your mama not going? She said, no, my mama not going. I said, cool, I'll go with you. So the school requires you to do a background check. So I went out there to do my duty, get my background check, get everything done. Got the paper, went to the police department and said, you got to do this at the sheriff department. So I left there, and I got to add, my son was with me. We went to the YMCA today, worked out, had a great workout because he go to night school. And so after that, we left and went to the sheriff department with the paperwork. Gave it to the lady, and the lady began to process the paperwork. And just, next thing I know, 10 minutes later, I'm making the story short, the cop came out and said, all right, Mr. Tatum, you're under arrest. You have a bench warrant. And so I thought it was playing, joking at first in my head, but my son was totally shocked. And I said, no, be cool, TJ. He didn't say nothing. I just told him to be cool. And they proceeded to let me make one phone call because I had a minor with me. He's 15, so I'm going to get somebody to come get him. And they took me to the back and arrested me. And a bench warrant, you get no bond. So I was supposed to be there until June. So that's at least 2.5 months. I was supposed to be there till June. And the jail is already overpopulated. It's crazy. I'll get into that. I'm probably make another video on that. But I went down there. It's like the jail is terrible. But all the inmates showed me respect. You know, I know how to use my presence for respect. I just was down there and I set my mind on being there for the next 2.5 months. But God intervened. My lawyer, my father, my brother, my police reports, the evidence, everything checked out. The judge came in, actually got me out because it was a false arrest. It was like, I wasn't not supposed to be arrested. I don't know what you call it, but either way, I got in and I got out the same day, which I was not expecting. I thank God, but I will never curse God. Sometimes I feel like the modern day Job going through all this. My son asked me one time, said, Dad, why you ain't mad, man? Why you stay happy? Why don't we want to get these chokers, man? What all this stuff I go through. But good people go through stuff. It seems like the bad people really don't. But I can only speak for my life. But anyway, this is March 26, 2025 incident or record of the day. And I hope I made sense, y'all. Peace out. Talk to you later.